These are the 3 types of real estate agency businesses you can start, as well as one of these being the most cost-effective way to start your own real estate agency business. If you want to know more about this, we just got you covered. What's up everyone, my name is Dijesh, and for those of you that don't know, I have been in the real estate industry for the past 10 years. Now, getting straight into the video, we need to realize that in this day and age, trying to minimize the risk and minimize the amount of capital that you put into a business is going to help you as an individual. Because firstly, it reduces the amount of money that you may need to put in, reduces the amount of money that you may need to take from the bank if you are applying via a loan, or reduces the amount of money that you need from investors. Now, there are 3 business models that you can specifically look at and utilize for a real estate business. And these business models will be looked into greater detail. Now, some prerequisites before you go into this business or industry. If you are a candidate property practitioner and you're just starting off in the industry, it's not recommended to try and start your own agency. And the reason being is you have no knowledge of the property industry. You need to understand the systems, the processes, the flows, exactly what happens, how things work, in order to generate that business from your clients, and then at a later stage scale into a fully fledged agency. Now, if you're a full status agent that has been in the industry for a while, looking to become a principal, looking to start your team, or if you're a principal agent now that wants to actually start his or her own business agency, this is where you can look at. So number 1 is franchising. There are many real estate franchises out there: Rawson, Sotheby's, Chas Everett. The thing is with these franchise businesses is that you've got to pay a franchise fee, and by paying a franchise fee, you then need to look at costings like rental space and fixed costs like internet and variable costs like furniture, aspects that you will need for physical presence, because that is what is required from these franchise agencies. Then you need to look at aspects such as, apart from the franchise fee, what else do they require in terms of the marketing aspect? Do they assist you with the marketing platforms and the softwares and the solution that you need to run the business? And usually that also comes at an added expense. So these business models are good in terms of branding aspect, because a franchise is well known and more people are likely to recognize that franchise in the area. And thirdly, you're bound to get more agents wanting to work for that specific franchise because of the name and reputation it's built. But the downside to this is that cost, the layout that you've got to put for franchising, and the additional cost that you've got to put for the physical presence, because a lot of these agencies deal within the realm of having a physical office and having that branding displayed to the public. Second is owning an independent agency. Now, an independent agency can be started by almost anyone that has a principal qualification or is studying towards a principal qualification. That would require you to obviously get your agency name reserved through the PPRA, and then by reserving that through the PPRA, you can then ensure that you will start your PTY and link that name to your business at the PPRA or your agency name. Get all your documents in order, your accountants and all the relevant individuals and stakeholders, and start your business. Now, the thing is with this, because you're an independent business, you get to choose how you want to operate, how you want to scale, and you make the decisions of the business. And in this instance, that is the plus side. You have full freedom and control as to how to operate the business. The only downside to this is that when you look at this, the trust factor may not be there. A lot of people may be reluctant to understand maybe what your business stands for, what the branding of your business, or maybe you as an agent just did not build enough trust through your days of being an independent agent working for an agency. So building trust and brand is very crucial, and that's going to be the most difficult aspect of this business. because the operations of the business will kind of remain the same across the board. So it would be a little bit less expensive, as you don't have to pay a franchising fee, but you would still need to pay for the advertising platform, the CRM, the website, and all of this in the realm of real estate can cost in the future, and as you scale, those costs will multiply as well. Then there's the third, and this is probably the most cost-effective way offered by mega agencies. And we refer to mega agencies, we're talking about agencies that are on an international level or possibly on a national level that offer this kind of structure. And that is dealing with a team structure. Now, there are agencies that offer this out there. And these agencies are agencies like the likes of Kaale Williams, international brands like Douglas Elliman, eXp Realty, and even local brands like Real Estate Services. What these companies do is that they offer you the software, the service, the branding, the contracts, and they allow you to build a team or mega team structure within the business. So it's pretty much a business within a business model. And within this model, you would then need to obviously do commission splits with the main agency, and the commission that you take would then need to be dispersed amongst your team depending on who did a deal, or depending on who shadowed you, or who kind of did a joint deal with one another. Now, the good thing about this is that it's more cost effective, because some of these companies charge you a fixed fee relatively within the region of $800 to $1,500 a month to operate and run the business. You will be able to set your own brand, which is powered by that business. So for example, it could be 3G's Real Estate powered by eXp Realty, and then you can build a brand from there. The only downside to this is you don't have full access or control to 100% of the commission earned. Whereas in a franchise or independent agency, 100% of the commission comes to you. Now in a franchise, you would pay some royalty fees, but it's pretty much a 10% fee that you pay. Everything else belongs to you. In this instance, you could have a 80-20 split, whereas if your commission was 100,000 that a team member did, you would still need to pay 20% to that mega agency. And then between yourself as a team leader and your agent, you would need to work out a split. So it doesn't incentivize agents that you bring on in the sense that they don't get the full scale or the full amount of commission earned and due to them. But for you, in terms of building the team, is more cost effective, because you don't have to outlay the thousands of rands for the advertising platforms and the rent and aspects like that. Also, with these platforms, you could pretty much work remotely, work within an office space should you choose to do so, work within your home environment, as long as you have an environment and you build a team and your team follows you and follows obviously your process and procedures. So that brings me to the end of this video. If you want more information on these team structures, on this, I will put more information in the description box below. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel a lot to grow, and I will see you guys in the next video.